Good morning, children. Welcome back to the online classes. Today we will start with your next chapter, that is chapter 7 of history, the Mauryan Empire. In 4th century BCE, Magad was ruled by the Nanda king and had become the most powerful kingdom in the north. So they had captured northern part. The Nanda had amassed great wealth through taxes and kept a large army. Okay, by taxes means that cultivation was there, agriculture, farming was the main occupation, and because of that they had imposed the taxes to the people in different manner, right? For utensil, weapon making, these and that, they were taking the taxes in the form of money and kind also, and they were keeping a large army, but they were unpopular ruler. They paid little attention to the welfare of the people. Okay, they were not focusing on the welfare of the people, for the benefit of the people, what should be done, what measures should be taken so that the people will be getting lots of benefit, right? They paid very little attention for that. Chanakya, who was also known as Kautilya was a person who was giving his thoughts to the king so that he can rule, right? And he was a very talented person. He was guiding the king how they have to rule. Okay, Kautilya's Arthashastra is also famous, right? Politics and all. So, how to maintain a dismissed Brahmin minister of the Nanda court? He was in the Nanda court, but because of some reason he was being dismissed. Now, managed to gain support and assistance of a brave warrior named Chandragupta. He has seen lot of strength and ruling power in Chandragupta. So he became the right hand of the Chandragupta, and he worked and he had given the opinion thoughts to the Chandragupta. Together, this raised an army and attacked Patliputra. The last Nanda king, that was Dhanananda, was overthrown and killed by Chandragupta. The Mauryan dynasty was the first great empire of India, and the ruler was Chandragupta Maurya. It was also the first dynasty in India's recorded history, right? Here the diagram you are going to see here, see Ashoka's empire, right? The whole area which is being covered, that was under the control of Ashoka. Okay, now sources of information, from where we are getting these all informations. Earlier also we are having so many things where we are getting the information. The main source of information about the Mauryan period were Indica, written by Megasthenes. Okay, Megasthenes were the traveler. They came and they had written Indica. Arthashastra, it was written by Kautilya. It is very famous, and we have seen some of the serials was also being made for regarding Chandragupta. Rock edict of Ashoka. Ashoka has inscribed in the rock pillars and all. From there we are getting the information. Another one, coin of the Mauryan period, right? They had minted the coin. See here the diagram, it is given in your right hand side. Coin, right, by the Mauryan period. Then these were the sources of information. Now, expansion of the Mauryan Empire, right? From which extent to which extent the Mauryan Empire was being expanded. Chandragupta built a large empire which included Bihar, Orissa, and Bengal, western and northern India, the Deccan. He formed Seleucus Nicator. Okay, the satrap left by Alexander of Macedonia. His return to before his return to Greece, right, and inflicted a crushing defeat on him. He was formed. What the force was to be surrendered. Okay, they were being asked to surrender. Seleucus won. There was also a marriage between the two families. Seleucus gave his daughter in marriage to Chandragupta as a gesture of goodwill. Right, earlier also, when the person was being defeated, the princes, they were being taken by the person who has attacked and won. Right, so Seleucus also gave his daughter in marriage to Chandragupta as a goodwill of gesture. Chandragupta presented 500, right, to Seleucus, elephants to Seleucus. He has been given, and he asked him to rule over there. In order to maintain friendly relationship, Chandragupta allowed ambassador named Megasthenes, right, to stay in his court at Patliputra, right. Patliputra, he was allowed to stay over there. He was the person who wrote the Indica. Indica is being written by Megasthenes. Then came Bindusara. Chandragupta ruled over this vast empire near about 25 years. After that, he left his throne to his son. He was Bindusara. Bindusara, it is said that he embraced Jainism and became a monk. Now, he was also an efficient ruler. He extended the Mauryan Empire as far as Mysore was there. Thus, he ruled over almost the whole of India, but the Diet of Kalinga, that is Orissa, and the kingdom of extreme south was not the part of his empire. He maintained good relation with the Greek and ruler of Syria and Egypt. He didn't attack over there. He maintained good relation with them so that they will be acting as a friend for them, and they were not going to stop them from doing whatever they want. Right now, so Bindusara was the son of Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, now in the next class we will be going through the Ashoka, about the Ashoka, right? See here, this is the emblem, that is lion capital at Sarnath. It is situated, and it is a picture of Chanakya, that is Kautilya. Okay, now thank you children.